Hey everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. Hello everyone and welcome to today's vlog. Starting the vlog a little late. It's like 3 o'clock right now. We've kind of just been trying to take care of some stuff. We're actually also ending yesterday's vlog. Sebastian's in the process of flocking the tree.
Hey!
Initially we were hoping that we would be able to use a flocking machine to flock the tree this year. At least Sebastian was hoping to. But the machine that we wanted to rent for flocking is just apparently way too big to do one tree. So he's back here doing it by hand. So I might try to find a machine for like the future that we could use for just like one tree rather than something that you would use for a whole forest. I'm sitting here trying to catch up on some comments. I have not been able to respond to comments in the last week. So I felt really bad about not getting back to you all. So I'm sitting here, I'm just trying to get through every single one, and then I'm not sure what our plans are for tonight. I'm thinking if the tree is dry by the evening, I'm going to decorate it, but if it's not, I'll probably have to do it tomorrow. But I'm praying that it'll be done tonight. We have on Home Alone. This is the second one. We're watching Christmas movies, kind of. I can't really see them, but I can hear them. Sebastian's been over at the tree chuckling every few minutes because he's spending most of the time watching the movie. But it's just like cozy Saturday afternoon. It was snowing a bit earlier. All right, so vlog update. Sebastian got the tree flocked. It's looking pretty thick.
Yeah.
We're hoping it's gonna be dry soon. So yeah, the flock seems to be much better quality. I'll be able to probably have a better idea once I'm decorating, because usually what happens is the flock will kind of like fall to the ground. We're gonna go into the kitchen. We haven't opened our advent calendar in 2 days. Do you wanna put a bet on who's gonna win?
Me, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna catch up.
I got a comment that said that you jinxed yourself because
Maybe.
you said the day before in the vlog before, oh, I'm gonna win, obviously, and then the next day you lost.
It's too confident. Watch my comeback.
All right, you ready to lose? Just kidding. Now I'm gonna lose.
Oh, hello there.
Because you know what?
What? No, you jinxed it.
Now I jinxed it. I was.
Okay, which days are
Got
we
ahead of
looking
myself.
at? Like looking for?
What was yesterday? The 8th?
What's today?
Where'd the note go?
Today's the 9th. Yeah, yesterday was the 8th.
Where
So
did
we're
you?
looking for the 8th.
Did you throw our note away that like has our? Oh no, here it is.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
No, no. Are you joking?
So I see your
All right.
reaction. You ready?
Yeah.
1 second. We're looking for the 8th.
Yeah.
And go. I found it.
See, I did. I jinxed it.
Oh, you
Okay, wait,
jinxed it.
don't look though.
Turn around again. Turn
Yeah,
around.
give me a second. I need to get it out before I turn it around.
You ready for the next one? We're looking for number 9.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I found it.
I jinxed it. I jinxed it. I shouldn't have pretended to be like you. I still can't find it. Can't believe you won. It's because I got cocky. I was joking, but I got
Yeah.
5 for me, 4 for you.
So you're still leading by 1.
I don't know if I want to count anymore.
You want to take some time for yourself to like process this, take care of your mental health. Back on your sofa and cry.
Update time. So it has been quite a few hours. I was editing the vlog that was supposed to go up today, but is not going to go up. I mean, it could have gone up, but it would go up so late that I just feel like I should be trying to post them earlier. So I'm going to post it tomorrow. I'm going to aim to post 2 vlogs tomorrow if I can. I'm not going to try to force it if I can't. What I've realized through doing Vlogmas over the years is that there's no way to really have a plan. Like, you can hope that you will accomplish certain things in the day, but 99% of the time that does not happen. So for instance, my goal for today was I really wanted to start decorating my tree, but I ended up spending most of the day editing the vlog from the past few days. So my new plan, which I'm kind of contradicting myself, but my new plan is to make some dinner, and then tomorrow I would like to share with you all my updated hair care routine. I think I said I would do this last year and then I never got around to doing it. I'm gonna go over the products that I've been using and also some new tools and talk about all that tomorrow. But right now, Sebastian surprised me with something. He picked up a bottle of a wine that I have been wanting. Well, not this specific wine, but we were in France in October, and everywhere we went we'd have a bottle of Sancerre. It was on every menu.
Very popular.
It's a very popular type of wine in the region we were in. So, but whenever I'm here, I can't find it. So he picked me up a bottle of the Chateau de Sancerre. I discovered that I really just love the flavor of it. It's kind of like a Pinot Gris or Pinot Grigio, but not quite as sweet. So it has that like fresh, crisp flavor without being, I don't know. I find some Pinot Grigios and some Pinot Gris to be a little too sweet, so I'm excited to try this. We'll see how it tastes. Hey, no, I don't think you should be cutting it. Slice your finger and then I'm calling the ambulance. Ah! Sebastian, that was very dangerous. Okay, anyway, so for dinner tonight, we're making gnocchi soup. I don't know what it is about this time of year, but I really love soups. I'm really excited to try this soup because I've wanted to try it for a really long time. It's really nice. It reminds me of the Barefoot, but like I said, not as sweet. I'm loosely following a recipe, so I'll let you guys know in the description box what I end up doing. But I think I'm gonna make some mods to one of the like copycat recipes for the Olive Garden because it calls for like chicken breasts. I'm using chicken thighs. I find them way more flavorful. It calls for chicken broth. I'm using bone broth because again, I find it more flavorful, has a better mouthfeel. So this is the one I've been using lately and I really like it. It's the Imagine bone broth. But the Pacific brand is also really good. I think I need a little bit more celery than this. This seems like almost nothing. How do you like the wine?
Yeah, I love it.
You like it?
Yeah, I was really excited always about having it when we were in Europe.
Done with this. I don't think I'll need quite this much, but we'll see.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting my sleigh. The work to be done on my Christmas run is the most tired chore. No girl or boy without a toy, so giddy up, Rudolph, my dear. 8 pair of antlers, onwards ever go.
Looks so good.
I mean, I was tasting the whole time, if I'm being honest. So initially I had set out to follow a recipe, but I ended up changing so many things that I'm gonna leave the instructions below because it would be too complicated to be like, oh, I changed this, I changed that.
So good.
It's
so much
so
flavor.
good. Wow. I feel like you could also probably make this with like leftover turkey after Christmas. Like make your own turkey stock and then use the like leftover meat.
So good.
I think I'm gonna do that with our like leftover turkey this year. That's delicious. Which one do you like better, the broccoli cheddar or this one?
It's really tough. They're both so good. I think it might be easier if I had them both next to each other.
If you had to guess.
Maybe this one, because it has also like a lot of different flavors.
I personally think I like this one better. I need to be making more soups because I feel like every time I make a new soup, I'm like, this is the best soup I've had. Okay, so it's the next day. I'm gonna go over my hair care routine now. I get a lot of questions about my hair and my hair care routine which often surprises me because I really don't think my hair is that spectacular. That being said, I do invest in the products I use on my hair. So even if I can just give you an honest opinion on the products I really like, I figured that would be worth it. So about 2 years ago, I made the switch to a more premium shampoo and conditioner. Before that, I had been using the AG, I think it's called Superfood shampoo, for like years and years and years. And I loved that shampoo, but I had heard a lot about Oribe products. So when the Sephora sale came around in November, I ended up buying one of the collection boxes that came with the Gold Lust shampoo, the Gold Lust conditioner, and then this little Gold Lust nourishing hair oil. This is obviously the only thing I have left of it, but I don't actually have that much left, so I feel like I can give a pretty good review on how this is. Then this past year, I started using a different line from them. I started using the Hair Alchemy Resilience shampoo and the Hair Alchemy Resilience conditioner. And I really did like the Gold Lust collection. I thought the shampoo was really great. I didn't love the conditioner, but then moving over to the Hair Alchemy line is like night and day. I honestly absolutely love this shampoo and conditioner, but again, they're very pricey, so I always wait until there's a Sephora sale to order them. I really, really like the shampoo and conditioner so much. It makes my hair not only feel stronger, but it's way softer. I typically have dehydrated hair, which often leads to breakage. And so that's what I'm really trying to work on, is getting the length back for the bulk of my hair. So I've been really focusing on trying to get my hair hydrated. So if you are interested in giving this a shot, they do sell them in like the little travel size packages, so you can get a smaller size to try. The conditioner is probably one of the only conditioners I genuinely like. I feel like conditioner often builds up on my hair. This conditioner is super weightless, so I really like the fact that it doesn't build up on my hair. Another thing I will do regularly as part of my hair shampoo and conditioner regimen is, I would say maybe once every 4 washes, I will use a clarifying shampoo. And this is the Kenra Deep Cleanse shampoo. I've been using this for years. It works so well. It just gets off all of the dirt, product, oil from your hair and makes it super clean and kind of like resets your hair. I also really like this one because I don't find it drying. I've probably gone through like 4 bottles of this. Okay, moving into the products I use for styling. I got this one recently from Oribe. I've only been using it for about a month though, so I can't say whether or not I love it. I do really like it. You only need the tiniest amount. It's very emollient. I wanna say it gives you really glossy hair. I haven't used it in a couple washes. I should try it out and like let you guys know like a live review. Another thing that I love from Oribe is their Gold Lust Nourishing Hair Oil, which I mentioned earlier. I don't have very much left. I really like this stuff. It leaves your hair really nice, super shiny, very silky. It's a heat protectant. It does make your hair feel really kind of like healthy when you use it. Started switching it up because I was noticing buildup from this. By the 3rd wash, if I used it, I would have to use a clarifying shampoo. So that's why I took a little bit of a break from using it, but I do really like it. Another thing that is a staple that I will constantly rebuy, and I've gone through like so many bottles of this stuff. It is the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. Most people probably know this because Kim Kardashian's hairstylist uses this on her all the time. It's an anti-humidity spray, so what's great is that your hair will stay sleek and shiny in high levels of humidity. But outside of that, I love it because it keeps my hairstyle for longer. It gives you like really sleek, super shiny hair, and you only need to use it like once every couple washes. I used to use it after every wash. It lasts for a while. It's kind of like, you know how you can Scotch guard your sofas? You want it to be kind of like stain resistant. It's kind of like that. It adds a little bit of a coating to your hair, not oily, not greasy. It doesn't make your hair dirtier faster, but it adds like a little bit of like a coat to your hair so that it resists humidity and it keeps it really sleek. So I really love that stuff. Another product I've been using a lot more lately is the LolaVie Perfecting Leave-In. I just finished off the detangling spray, which I love. Really gives you that kind of like flingy Jennifer Aniston hair. The Perfecting Leave-In is really nice too. I only need a little bit, so this will probably last me for a long time. This is more emollient, and as opposed to being like a detangling lightweight spray, it's more hydrating, so it's more like a styling product. So those are all the products that I use. It's not like a crazy huge regimen or anything, but I will mention a couple other things that I do for my hair. I'm gonna go into to some of the tools that I use to get the style that I often have, which is very like straight, pretty sleek hair. It's a little bit kinky right now. For like blow drying and round brushing, the brush that I use all the time is the Ibiza or Ibiza. I think this is the B5 brush. This is a soft boar bristle brush. What I like about it is it pulls your hair really, really tight, so you're able to get like a sleek hair blowout while still having body, and the bristles are very, very soft, so it's good for fine hair. A lot of the other brushes I used to use had a metal or ceramic core, and so that was great, but what would happen was I would blow dry my hair and then the roots would not have any body. And then for the blow dryer I use with it, I used to use the T3 Featherweight, but it recently died. I shouldn't say it died. Sebastian dropped it about like 2 weeks ago, and it was starting to make this really weird noise, and then it completely stopped working, so I had to throw it away. In the interim, until I figure out which new blow dryer I want, I've been using my travel blow dryer. This is the Babyliss Pro TT. I thought I would mention this as like an honorable mention because this is such a fantastic blow dryer for travel. It's literally so tiny. Like, this is my shampoo, this is the blow dryer. It is so convenient to travel with. It compresses like down to nothing. I used to travel with my big blow dryer, which is like this, but this is great because it has tourmaline. It gives you really silky hair. This is all I've been using lately, and it gets really hot, dries your hair really quickly. And the best part is it's dual voltage, so I'm able to use this in Europe. I had bought a very pricey travel blow dryer from T3 and had to return it because it didn't have dual voltage, which just seemed like such a waste. So I ended up getting this from Amazon. I think this was like $30, and it is fantastic. It has lasted me through 2 times being in Europe, 6 to 7 weeks at a time. And then I've been using it now for the past couple weeks since my blow dryer gave out on me. So I thought I would mention that. And then for my flat iron, I used to use the Avanti Nano Silver, I think that's what it's called, flat iron, and it gives you the sleekest results. You can control the temperature, I think from 280 degrees all the way up to like 430, which I wouldn't recommend doing unless you have very coarse hair and like absolutely need it. I had done that a couple times, and it gives you incredibly silky glass-like hair where it just looks like almost like reflective, but it's so damaging, so I would not recommend that. I used to use it after every single shower. I would use it at 330 degrees, which I felt like was enough to get sleek hair without causing a ton of damage. When I was in Europe, I closed the clamps after letting it cool down, but not fully. When I tried to use it the next time, it didn't work. I must have blown the fuse, so I ended up tossing it out. Then when I came back, I was like, well, maybe I should try something new, and if I don't like it, I will return it. So when the Sephora sale came around in November, I bought the GHD Original, and I had heard so many people rave about this, and I was like, is it worth the hype? Some notable things about this flat iron are that, well, first of all, it doesn't have a temperature dial. I didn't realize that until I actually received it. So to me, that was like a red flag because I feel like you should be able to control the level of heat. The temperature it's set to is 365, and I feel like that's just bumped up from what I would have normally used with my Avanti. So that's fine with me. It's not like it's too hot or anything. This flat iron is insanely expensive. I don't necessarily know that it is worth the cost, but I will say that it is a fantastic flat iron. It promises to actually make your hair healthier with use. I can't say whether or not it has made my hair healthier. To me, that just sounds like there's no possible way that your hair can be healthier from using heat. I do feel like my hair feels healthier. That might just be the effect of the fact that it's constantly straight, so it doesn't feel like dried out or anything, but I haven't noticed any additional damage. My hair actually lasts and stays sleek for much longer without having to touch it up. I will probably repurchase the Avanti just for having a hotter flat iron for those times where I do really want to torch my hair and get like that super sleek, almost mirror-like finish. But I am very happy with this flat iron. The thing that sold me on it is that I would often have to touch up my hair day 2 with my Avanti after flat ironing it, and I haven't had to do that with the GHD. Then the next thing I'm going to talk a little bit about is supplements. I just started taking Nutrafol women's hair supplements, I want to say like 2 weeks ago. So the reason I'm trying this out is I'm hoping it's going to strengthen my hair so that it breaks off less. I know that I'm not doing a lot of the things that you should be to prevent breakage, but I do like to have straight hair, so that's why I still flat iron my hair. I had been taking Viviscal, but I was so bad at remembering to take it. And then I also didn't like that they are pills versus capsules. I find it a lot easier to take capsules. They go down smoother. So I am trying out the Nutrafol. I'm gonna give it a couple months to see how it works and if it's worth the cost. So far, I haven't noticed anything. One thing I didn't like about this is when I first started using it, my skin freaked out a little bit. So what I did is I started taking 2 a day, and then I bumped it up to 3 a day, and then 4 a day to try to like kind of acclimate to the product because it has a lot of biotin in it. And fortunately, that seems to have worked because I haven't had any like breakouts or anything like that. It was just the initial 2 days of using it. I noticed that my skin was feeling like almost like rashy. It was itchy, reminded me a little bit of when I have malassezia, but fortunately that has gone away, knock on wood. I hope it doesn't come back. So that is my regimen. I also use this silk sleep hat, which is amazing. What I love about it is that it keeps your hair super silky. Our pillowcases often absorb oil and hydration from our hair, so then it makes your hair drier, more likely to break. Also, what's great is that if you style your hair will stay in the same style. If you curl it, will still have retention of your curls the next day, and overall it just makes your hair so much nicer. I removed the elastic band from mine because I couldn't stand the feeling of the elastic touching my skin. So now I just have like this cap and I tuck my hair into it. And I find this a lot more comfortable. So that's the last of the things that I do for my hair. The only other thing I thought I would mention is that I haven't been getting regular cuts because I need to find a new hairstylist. So during the pandemic, I ordered this Korea clip, I think it's called. Looks like this. It's got a little level in the middle. You clip your hair in here and then you just trim the ends. So it's like this. Sebastian has been trimming my hair with this, and I actually need to do another trim. I trimmed my hair before we went to Europe, but the ends are looking a little bit rough, so I'm gonna get him to trim my hair. And maybe I'll include that in tomorrow's vlog so you can see how he actually does it. But that is all I do for my hair. It's a pretty simple, I think it's a simple hair care routine. So that is going to be it for today's video. I hope this was helpful in some way. If there's anything that I forgot to go over or a question you had, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next vlog. Bye.
Merry Christmas.